Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy YK back again with a brand new What If. And I'm sorry for not uploading. I have been doing my school exams for a while now, and it's just really hard for me to get a good schedule. But today is different. The news hit to me that the voice actor for Frieza, Christopher Ayres, has just passed away. He had been fighting his disease. I'm not really sure what disease, but it seemed it had won. Frieza is an iconic character of anime, an iconic villain, one of my favorite villains from the Dragon Ball series. And it was quite sad for me to hear the news. The dubbed version of Frieza's voice actor, by the way. Um, I'm sure a lot of you will also understand how sad I am. A lot of people have grown up with Frieza to know that he is pretty much the main villain. You can take Cell, you can replace him with Cell, replace him with Boo, replace him with Goku Black, Beerus, anyone. But Frieza will be the most iconic villain. In the end of the day, Frieza is the most iconic Dragon Ball villain that you will ever see on screen. And this What If will be a tribute to him. And I'll try my best to keep my cool. I'll try my best to make this What If as good as I can. Because I really want to respect this man. Because I've pretty much grown up with this man as one of my favorite villains. So, the What If I'll be doing today is what if Frieza was raised on Earth? Well, anyways, let's hop into this What If. On a faraway planet, the planet of the Frost Demons, a new Frost Demon is born, the Frost Demon Frieza. King Cold, the father of this Frost Demon, would use his scouter to see that his child is incredibly weak and has no potential at all. For being a Frost Demon, this is quite disappointing. He would simply try to kill him, but would be stopped by a mysterious voice. This person is none other than Frieza's mother. Okay, we have no confirmation that Frieza has ever had a mother or anything, but for the story's sake, let's say he did. Well, King Cold would tell her to get out of his way, and he would fire at the child. The mother would jump in front of the blast, being killed in the process. King Cold would mourn his wife and get quite angered with himself. And instead of killing the child, instead blames it on him. Instead, he would send off the child to anywhere in the entire universe. Wherever this part goes, the child will die either way. And so, Frieza would be sent off to a planet, literally any planet in the universe. Coincidentally, the planet he lands on is none other than Earth. Frieza would land in the ocean, and not too far from his landing spot is an island. On this island is an old man and a turtle. The old man is shocked to hear an explosion and turns over to see what seems to be a giant wave coming his direction. After the wave cools down, he sends the turtle to go investigate. When the turtle comes back, he sees that there seems to be something on his back. The turtle begins to say that this must be some kind of alien. But this old man doesn't really concern about it, but senses that it has a very high ki level. And it's not as average as a normal person. Heck, it might even be higher than his if trained properly. This old man is none other than Master Roshi. Master Roshi would pick up the child and would feel that there seems to be evil nature within this child. So, what he would do is that he would use an old technique, with the help of Barbara, his sister, and they would seal the evil within the child. Frieza then go on to act like Goku in the main story. But Master Roshi would realize that the child is growing incredibly fast. So he simply thinks this must be his alien genes or something like that. So then, Master Roshi would simply teach the alien child how to control ki and use different ki attacks. He would even teach it the Kamehameha. And this child's power level would increase, surpassing Master Roshi. Then Master Roshi would simply send out the young child, and quick little thing, the child will be now called Roshi Jr. I think Roshi would name, if he had a child, would probably name him Roshi Jr. So it's kind of cute, not gonna lie. So from now on, he'll be called Roshi Jr. Well, we still call him Frieza though, pretty much like what I do with my other what ifs. Frieza would be sent out to the world, and Master Roshi would be quite concerned and would think that people probably would think weird things about him. But considering that Piccolo was able to just roam around for a while and without people really thinking much of it, I think he would simply do it. No one, at the sight of Frieza, no one would be scared, as they would think it's probably one of the animals. Well, you know those animal people in Dragon Ball. They would simply ignore him. Frieza would learn about the human species, about different types of species, and would learn how to use currency and things like that, gaining a bit of knowledge. Frieza would spend a few years in the city, and Master Roshi would get quite concerned. Frieza would go to Master Roshi time to time, and which would kind every time Frieza went to see Roshi, it would kind of make Roshi incredibly happy. Sometimes Frieza would even enter and join the Tenkaichi Budokai or the World Martial Arts Tournament, and Roshi would be unaware of this until a few years later, where he would see that Frieza is the heavyweight champion and has won almost all Tenkaichi Budokais. Roshi would call over Frieza and would scold him and tell him not to do this, and he will be banned from doing any of this, and if he sees him, he will not be able to leave the island no longer. Frieza, being Frieza, would agree, but actually do a secret underground fighting thing where he pretty much gets paid and does stuff like that, Shang-Chi style. So Frieza would do that, and Roshi would be unaware of this. This would go on for a few years, and, on a mountain, not too far from here, kind of far from the island, a space pod is landed into the forest. This is Goku. Whoa. Okay, so Frieza in this story is good. There's no one to destroy planet Vegeta. But there is Cooler. Cooler, I would say, would probably do the same thing and be scared about the legendary Super Saiyan. And also have the same thing that Beerus told him to destroy Earth and yada yada yada. You get the point. So Cooler would go and destroy planet Vegeta, and Goku would still be sent off, and everything would happen the same, with Gohan finding Goku. But on the day Goku transforms into a Nuzaru, it is sensed by Frieza, who's currently just minding his own business in the city. Frieza would go to this high power level within the forest and see this giant creature. And he would see Grandpa Gohan being held by this creature. Frieza would look closely at the old man and instantly think, where have I seen this man before? And, he remembered seeing him in a photo with Master Roshi and two other guys, and this old man was just chilling there. So Frieza would save him by knocking out the giant monster. Gohan would tell him not to hurt him, but Frieza would just knock the giant monster out. Then it would transform into Goku. And so Gohan would thank Frieza and would ask him to stay for some food, but Frieza would decline and say that I don't really need to eat. as I am not from this place. But Frieza would take quite a concern from the young boy, and he would say that he is probably like me, considering that high power level that just happened, and would see the tail and be, wow, he's really like me. He also has a tail. Oh, by the way, Frieza doesn't really know that he's an alien yet or anything. So Frieza would take a liking, and the next day, whilst Gohan is out, Frieza would sneak into the house and would find a injured Goku in bed. Goku would wake up and be absolutely confused and see Frieza. From Frieza's figure, he would absolutely get scared and would try to attack Frieza. This is when Frieza would say, "I'm not a threat. I'm just here to check up on you. Last night you turned into a giant creature and nearly killed your grandpa, and I had to knock you out." So Goku would be confused, and then he would say, "What's your name, mister?" And he would simply say, "My name is Roshi Jr., but everyone calls me Junior. Even yeah, I don't really know what to call Frieza." So Goku would be like, "Wow, what a weird name," and Frieza would get quite insulted by this. And Gohan would walk right into the door, and he would say, "I heard your conversation. So you're named after the mutant hermit Roshi?" And he'd say, "Yeah, Roshi raised me." And this would come to a surprise to Gohan and saying, "Oh wow, so it looks like I'm not the only one that has taken care of a weird child." And I will be leaving this what if here. Again, I do feel sad about Frieza's voice actors passing. I really hope everyone in his family is doing alright. And, well, yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next What If. Peace out.